we go with day 2. Get over here. Last time I was all in it. But we'll learn. We're gonna close this. So you almost got in some trouble. You and your friends. You was a driver, get away.
Yeah, in that truck. We stole that truck.
And you was driving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost killed him.
And then that's when you went to
juvenile.
You went to juvenile?
Yeah. Didn't stay up there for about 2 or 3 months.
That's when you went to San Diego?
No, that's when I come out and went in the Navy.
Yeah, that's when you went to San Diego for your training.
Yeah.
So what happened in there?
Oh man, I was out one night and I robbed a sailor, but I lost my ID card. I was over on the beach over in San Diego, and I lost my ID and the shore patrol stopped me. And they told me that they was gonna take me back in, and I said, "Don't take me back in. I know where I lost my ID. Let me go over and get it." And they said, "No, we're taking you in." So they takes me in, and they put me on lockdown on the ship. But me, listening to all that shit, I'm young. I ain't but 17, no, I'm about 19 now. And I said, I'm gonna prove that I lost my ID. I'm going back where it was right off of where the ships were tied up in San Diego. And I jumped ship. That's where they fucked me up.
That's what they call AWOL, huh?
Yeah, that's what they call AWOL. And it was just stupid. I'm a youngster, man. And I've been listening to them John Wayne movies and all that. And I'm gonna prove my innocence. Shit. And that's what they gave me a VCD on. They kicked me out.
What's a VCD?
Bad conduct discharge.
We just have DC, dishonorable. DH, dishonorable.
That's why I'm trying to get mine changed, because I really didn't do anything. They was mostly speculating. All I did was jump that ship to try to, but I wasn't going anywhere.
So what happened when you got out?
They came back and they put me on. I had to go to court-martial. They court-martialed and kicked me out.
What you do when you got out?
That's what fucked me up, man. Went home, shame.
Home back to St. Louis.
Back to St. Louis. And I had been there before as a hero. Now I'm going there back as a goat. And got kicked out and all that shit. And that really kicked me overboard. And I went off bad into that, drinking that wine and drugs. And
that white port?
Yeah, white port. And drinking that wine and smoking weed. And getting in trouble, you know.
Have you had any kids yet?
No, this where I get fucked up. I wasn't 21. When I turned 21, I met this little girl. I knew her, in fact. Her damn family worked there. Her father worked at the same job my father worked, and went to a different kind of church. In the church that she went to, that's the church where we go to sit on the moaning bench. And I met up with her, and she flashed her little pants in front of me. And I went for the okey doke. Give me some pussy. No, I'm not gonna do it. I done had one child. She wasn't but 16. She said, before I get in again, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be married. Cause it's out of my family, you know. It was a big thing then for a chick to get pregnant and not in a old man. So I promised her to marry to get the pussy, but I didn't think she was going to go out and tell the whole world. And I went to my church. And the girl, that turned into a squabble. So the time come up for me to get married, man, I started not to go. I got drunk and went to my own wedding. And that really fucked up my life. I done jumped in a marriage I wasn't ready for. And a girl I wasn't really in love with. And that's where I really went on the bad beat. I got to fucking with that heroin.
What year was that?
1951, 52. And I started fucking with that heroin. And then I really got off into the fucking robbing. But most of my things was strong arm. And what you call soft shoot.
Yeah.
Going and stealing from stores and shit.
Yeah.
Just to
It went from soft shoe to boosting, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went from soft shoe to boosting, and that's where I started staying in jail, man. For the last 8 years, I was in and out of jail. I wasn't out of one Christmas in 8 years.
In 8 years, didn't see one Christmas out.
Didn't see one Christmas on the street fucking with that junk.
What was the when I was off into it in the 80s and late 70s and 80s, it was China White was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what most, when I go back to New York, they had the
They
red
had that
tag
brown out then.
and that, yeah,
They had that brown and then they had that black shit.
that black tar they called it.
Yeah, man, that shit, they were killing people left and right.
So to support all that, you was straight out hustling mostly.
Straight out hustling, sticking up, stealing, but I wouldn't steal from my folks.
And you still in St. Louis, married?
Yeah, married, call myself married, but I'm living in jail. I got a bad rap. I did 9 months in the workhouse trying to stop a dude from robbing a cat. Getting caught and went to workhouse. That's where I really got into the black mafia shit.
Black Mafia?
Yeah, it's like going to I forget what they call it here. But they call in St. Louis, they call the city workhouse.
Oh, okay.
And that's where all the junkies, all the thieves, you really get into the hood down there.
Oh, okay. Okay. They call it Tenderloin, they call it 3rd Street. Here in San the Ghettos, that's all they call it now. Yeah, but it's the same thing. You had some real close call during them 8 years in and out of jail?
Oh man, yeah, I was in 2 or 3 rides, man. Shit, and we almost killed a dude in jail. Dude with old head out of Bridesville up in Illinois. He had us cleaning the toilet, man, 'cause he showed us how to keep that toilet clean to where he damn near worked, shaved and all that shit out of there to get water. And he had us washing the toilet out, man. We started to kill that motherfucker. But we knew that if we killed him, we couldn't get away with it. Not in that tight cell.
Yeah, 'cause everybody would know.
Everybody would know.
But they did have him there, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
So the cell used to stay clean. How long would you stay out?
They will stay out there after dinner.
No, I'm talking about you. In them 8 years, in and out. How long?
Long as I stay out for 2 or 3 months. If I stayed out 2 or 3 months. On bullshit, man.
Violations and shit like that.
Get caught up on bullshit. But most of it was bum rap. Every time I get caught, it was on some bullshit.
Was you using when you was locked up?
Yeah. That's what my partner, he was the warden's boy. He was bringing the heroin in.
Man, you had a better habit in there than you did out.
And he was, and he would bring it to me, tap. We was partners. But they was going to kill him. That's how I got involved with the Black Mafia.
Okay, well, we're going to stop right here for a second or two. I have to come back. Yeah. Oh. That's one thing I got to do. You two, I got to stop.